welcome to the High Vibes Only Club. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the weekly intuitive messages that I'm feeling for this week. So I just finished recording the weekly astrology video, and I really deeply feel like this is a week of patience. That's the message that it came very strongly. When it comes to everything, when it comes to our emotions, when it comes to our triggers, when it comes to healing, when it comes to our future, we need to practice patience. Patience is truly a virtue this week. We need to know and trust in the divine that we will have all it is that we want, but we need to put in the work, we need to put in the faith, and we need to stay laser focused and practice spiritual discipline towards that which we're striving towards, which is the higher vision. And I feel like we're having Pluto retrograde on the weekend, on Saturday. So this is definitely a week of major transformation. So as we're building up to this Pluto retrograde, I really feel that we're being called to give in to this healing that wants to take place. Take a few extra moments to relax if that's what you're being called to, because these energies might feel heavy for some of you, especially towards the weekends as we approach Friday, even Thursday, Friday to Saturday. I feel like it's going to be a very much weekend of rest this weekend, and you know, that's all what people are doing, right? But I feel like tune into your artistic abilities, do something creative, and journal your thoughts, and listen to this divine inspiration, these geniuses ideas that you're being called to activate. Okay, your neurons are definitely going to be activated this week, okay, when it comes to these genius ideas. And I feel like also what this week that I'm feeling is definitely a huge week of spiritual alignment. Keep focusing on your health and wellness strongly. I feel like you should be doing a lot of intense exercise, especially during the week, Monday through Friday, because it's going to help to level off any frustration or anger or irritation that might want to surface up. And that came a lot strongly, especially with all of the Mars transits. Mars is in Aries right now, so that's, you know, Aries is ruled by Mars, so that's very strong energy. So you need to really practice self-control and resist these temptations to overreact, over-dramatize the situation, and just also overly think negativity. Because if you ruminate on negative thoughts, that's what you're going to be attracting, and you don't want to sabotage your day, your future, because of your own mindset. So change your mindset towards that of a positive one, and start believing. Start welcoming in more love into your life. Really take a look at my Venus magazine, the 2020 edition. That's going to give you this hope. Not only hope though, with no action, it's your guidance, how you can make the best of that energy, because at the end of the day, it's all up to you. Whether you choose to go a certain route or the other, this week is about making these final decisions when it comes to answering the question, which route are you going to take in this life? Are you going to stay in this old world? Are you going to move in towards the new? Are you going to come forward to your spiritual love? Are you going to stay stuck alone or in a past karmic relationship? Are you going to truly come forward with a vulnerable heart, meaning confessing your love, no longer hiding behind this ego mask? This week is a call of ego death as well, because as Pluto goes retrograde, you know, all of the illusions and the false facades are melting away. There's no other way anymore. There's no way to hide. This is about being authentic to your true higher self, and the energy is going to show it. Okay, so you can't run away from this energy. So what I feel is that really tune into your intuition. Make sure that before you make any major decisions, you're crystal clear on what it is that you need to do, on what those insights mean, and gain clarity from the divine, so that your decisions can be wise decisions and not just impulsive, reckless ones, which that's the energy of Mars and Aries, and the whole, you know, sign in general, when it's not the shadow aspect of it, right? When it's not honed down and laser focused towards a productive endeavor. So stay productive this week. Stay focused on building your financial security, your abundance, your career, your professional life. I feel like that's huge this week as well. We're going to be experiencing these glimpses of abundance, these blessings, these gifts from the divine ever since day one of this week, since Monday. You're going to be getting these, you know, reassurances and encouragement from the divine by giving you surprises that are going to like knock you off your feet, but they're good surprises. And you're going to get this feeling like finally I'm reaping my rewards. Whatever you've been sowing, whatever seeds you've been sowing for the last months of this year, that's what you're going to begin to reap right now, especially as Pluto goes retrograde. And especially after the 5 months are over and then it goes back direct in Capricorn, it's going to be a new world, you know, practicing discipline in this new world that we've been creating. So this is a great time to go within on the weekend, but at the start of the week, it's all about action and productivity. Do as much as you can and use your time wisely. Time is precious. Learning things about ancient wisdom, study new topics, tune into my spiritual book club, my School of Light. If you become a member of my High Vibes Only club, you also get access to my School of Light. And I really recommend that you take a look at my new book, Heal from the Inside Out. Is available on Amazon. My Venus Magazine 2020 issue, it launched today. And also my A New You 10-week intensive soul coaching program. It's over 10 hours of therapeutic videos and is really going to help you on your journey. This week is all about healing past baggages, and that's what we're dealing with this week, especially on the beginning and towards the last remnants of the final week before we enter Pluto retrograde. Because once we enter Pluto retrograde on Saturday afternoon, 3 p.m., all of those wounds and baggages need to be healed, okay, so that you can enter this retrograde in a light manner. Okay, you don't want to come in heavy because it's going to be very intense for you. It's kind of like a Mercury retrograde where you're kind of being asked to back off a little. You don't want to back off without having had things done, especially when it comes to your healing. So you're going to have to dig deep, even past life regression. I do a lot of those in my sessions, so if that's something you're interested in, book a quantum healing session and we can do some of that. Talk about your past lives and any ancestral wisdom from your family lineage that wants to come through, any childhood traumas that perhaps you've kind of buried and forgotten or numbed out. Perhaps those are what's coming up to the surfaces, because as we start this week, some memories are going to be surfacing and it might get you emotional. So this is a week of purging those emotions as well and finally confronting them rather than running away from them. You don't want to run away from your emotions this week. So I feel like this week is going to be very sensitive, especially for you extra sensitive empaths out there. So take it easy. If you need to take a few days extra rest or even just a nap in the middle of the day or sleep in a couple more hours, do that. Perhaps engage more in spiritual practice. Always meditate. That's always number one. Perhaps you need to do a little extra yoga practice, but don't forget to stay productive as well. Don't stay in la la land the whole time. Make sure that you're making creative, you know, projects come to life, okay, especially on the weekend with Neptune and Pisces influence. It's going to be at 20 degrees, so it's a little more creativity sparking up. So I'm wishing you all an amazing week. Stay productive, stay spiritually aligned, and open up to your artistic talents. Have an amazing and beautiful week. Namaste.